Okay. Just a quick help at the chords we've covered so far in the course. So we got C chord, C major. We got the fingering like that. Hopefully you can compare that with if there was a decent YouTube channel, you'd have a diagram down here somewhere, down here somewhere. But I'm not. So you can map that to the diagrams on the sheet that I've give out. The trick is to play is making sure that this is nice and tight and like that, and these extend out because the tighter this is, if this is looser, it's not as tight. See how this gets flat, and then you start touching strings. So it's essentially this fingers can be as tight as possible. It shouldn't be loose like that. The knuckles should be fairly tight, and then the rest of the chord goes into the right dots there. You skip this string, so you skip the top string, fret there, skip the next string, which is that one, fret on this string, and then fret. It's the 3 frets spacing. One of the things that'll help is if you can see, when you see your hand look and you curl your hand in, your fingers point inwards. Generally speaking, a little bit. Mine do a little bit. They've had a lot of years of playing the guitar. And when you try and open your fingers up, look, you see, it's the gap between finger 1 and finger 2 can be made much wider than between the fingers 3 and 4. You can widen them there, look, a bit, but generally speaking, you can get more of a gap there. I mean, you can just see there when we do that, look. And what happens is that this finger can come into that space. But essentially, this is almost set. And as you play and learn to play more, you get this stretch gets better and wider from playing. So generally, naturally, most people will find it easy to do that and stretch that gap. So the trick with a C chord is get you these 2 fingers in. Once you can confidently find the shape and stretch this finger back, you can stretch in. Some people have the trouble stretching across the 3 frets, and they'll slide down and end up. If this finger's straight, you get this funny sound instead of right. So the trick with that is that it's easy to stretch this finger, then put these fingers in and stretch that one back. And just be aware that your fingers should be kind of like, they should never be flat. Otherwise, you won't be able to transmit the force down onto the strings to hold it down. Yeah. So that's your C chord.